Farzan, what's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Looking good.
Looking good yourself.
Looking happy like you're getting close to your sophomore year.
Oh yeah.
How's everything going?
Pretty good, pretty good. What about you?
I was just thinking about when we started. That was a rough time.
Tell me about it. Summer semester?
I know.
Whew.
Well, why don't we go back?
Way back.
Gotta get back in time. Don't bet your future on one roll of the dice.
Which is the height of contour and is located at the junction of the occlusal and middle thirds. Occlusally from the contact area, the medial margin is convex and joins the occlusal margin in a slightly rounded but well-defined mesial-occlusal angle.
Concavity, which extends apically about halfway to the cervical margin. There it most often fades out, but it may end in a buccal pit. Okay, or it could terminate by splitting into two slanting grooves which extend a short distance before fading out.
Any questions on that?
Can you repeat that?
No.
Dr. Chapman, will you be posting this on Blackboard?
Negatron. Any more questions? All right, see you guys in lab.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm sorry to bother you. I had a couple questions for you, if you don't mind. I'm really confused about the dates that our finalists, our final projects here in the quiz, if we're having one, if we're not having one next week.
Yeah, well, the quiz, I haven't decided yet, but it will either be on Monday or Tuesday, maybe even Friday. Depends. I have to check with faculty, but it'll be at 2 o'clock, one of those days. Definitely.
Okay.
Check your emails. I'll
So it'll be either Monday at 2, Tuesday at 2, or
Monday.
Friday at 2.
Did I say Monday? Maybe Monday. Well, maybe Tuesday, Friday, or maybe even Thursday at 2 o'clock.
Oh,
Check your email.
Oh, no,
I'll
that's
check
fine.
with faculty.
Totally, yeah. And then our projects and our final examination. When's that?
Yeah, so the project is going to be due. We have to check with your faculty actually because they're going to be grading it. So, but it will be definitely next week, sometime maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Thursday or Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Put it in your mailbox.
Okay.
Like always.
Is 5 okay?
You want to extend it? Well, maybe I'll give you an extension. I haven't thought about that,
Okay.
but yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay,
Likely.
4 or 5. Okay, great. And what about our final exam?
The final exam, we really haven't decided yet, but it will either be on Monday
Tuesday
or
or
Tuesday, or maybe Thursday, but definitely not Wednesday because we have another thing going on.
Maybe
but
Friday?
Maybe Friday.
Okay.
Depends. I might give an extension on that one.
Okay,
though.
yeah.
So you guys might like that.
Okay,
but,
and what about is it going to be on the posterior teeth only, or is it just going to be on everything?
yeah, I really haven't decided, but
Yeah.
probably mostly posterior or maybe anterior, maybe a little bit of both.
Uh-huh.
But probably depends how many questions I can come up with, you know.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh.
okay, thanks.
One more question, I'm sorry.
Sure.
With the canines, I'm really confused because it might be on the final. Are they the same length as the laterals or the centrals? I was confused.
Okay, so that wasn't really my PowerPoint. I was
Uh-huh.
using it, but I think it's the centrals that are. Well, it really depends which way you look at it. The distal or the buccal, lingual. You know, it's relative.
Yeah.
But more than likely the canines are bigger than the laterals.
They're bigger?
The lateral, yeah. Well, let's see. The centrals. The centrals are bigger from the lingual, but the medial. Well, the canines are bigger. They're longer too.
They're longer. Okay. Canines are longer. Okay. And I also really appreciate you extending our last project. It really helped us study for biochem and everything. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
okay,
Thanks.
okay,
Thanks.
okay,
Thanks.
Hey Paul,
Yeah.
did you get that cephalic phase thing Dr. Falcone was talking about?
No, cephalic phase, I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. You want to go to his office?
Yeah, then we can ask him some questions.
Come in. Well, hello.
Hey Dr. Falcone, do you have a minute for a question?
I always have a question, some time for questions.
Okay, well, we were talking about the cephalic phase of digestion, and we just don't understand why it's important.
Cephalic phase of digestion. Well, let's do a little lab practice here. My wife brought these over earlier today. They're White Castles. I'd like you each to eat 10. I'll eat 10 with you, and then we'll talk about the cephalic phase of digestion.
All right.
So go ahead, dig right in. Oh, so, boy, you guys plowed through the 10. We
Yeah.
made it.
We ate all 10 of them. Can we talk about the cephalic phase now?
I promised we would. Oh, weren't these the best? I mean, I just remember growing up on these, and I still have so much energy for them. The cephalic phase of digestion is where everything starts in the head. So.
Oh, the cephalic phase. Yeah, I get it.
What are y'all doing?
We're studying in parallel.
Studying in parallel? You're supposed to be parallel studying, not studying in parallel. What a waste of a philosophy lecture.
I don't get it.
All right, everybody, let's settle down, get ready to get started. As you know, this is ICD. I am not in charge of ICD. I don't know what we're going to be doing this semester, but I do know we'll be registering our eye clickers, most important part of ICD. So everybody get those ready.
Are those your daughters?
Oh no, those are actually my nieces. I'm sterile. Dr. Sterile.
You know what else is another
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey! Hi!
Oh, what's up, man? What you guys doing?
Studying gross.
Don't you guys love gross anatomy? I mean, Dr. Ho is so funny. Everything that comes out of his mouth is hilarious. I mean, like today, this morning, remember in class, every single morning he comes in and he's like this. He's like, "Good morning, class." Oh, it's so good to see all the familiar faces. Like, oh, here we have Shelton. We have Fazan. Oh, Paul the good-looking. Fun. And then if somebody has a question, he'll be like, "Oh, the question was, where is the superior?" Oh, can you hear me up there? Good. I'm glad. The question was, where is the superior vena cava? And he'll be like, the answer to the question is here. It's so funny. And he's like, oh, it's just hilarious. And he has these tongs and they're huge. And it's like, they're like they're like 4 feet long. And he comes up, he's like, "You have, Paul, the good look, you have question?" And you're like, "Dr. Ho, is this the brachial artery?" And he'll be like, "Oh, let me see. Oh," and he's cut, and he's like 4 feet back from the table. I don't even know. I mean, he's ancient. I don't know if he can see. I mean, he looks like Edward Scissorhands, or like some kind of praying mantis. And then he'll talk about the test. He'll be like, "Next week we have big tournament. Not any tournament, big tournament. And I want you to all do well and study hard and study everything. And it's so funny, it's so incredible. And I mean, it's almost like, it's like, he thinks it's a ping pong tournament or something. I mean, oh, Dr. Ho, I didn't see you there. We were just going over some stuff from lecture today, and ping pong tournament, 4 o'clock, be there.